So I'm a little confused. I'll be honest with you, because after the first few weeks, I just said, "Man, this defense has let me down again." I even said to you, I honestly don't believe in you guys. And the last 2 weeks, you're just making me look like an idiot. You guys, pressuring. You're kind of doing everything. What's been the difference? And is this the real deal?
The difference between having success and not is razor thin in this league. So even though we weren't having the success that we wanted the first couple of weeks, we were doing the little things right, and we just had to carry that over to the game. But it also goes the same way. We're having a lot of success these last 2 weeks, but that's not a time for us to be like, all right, now we're good. No, every week we're in this dude. You have to work on the little things week in and week out. And I think the true character of a team is revealed when you see how they respond after playing well. I think anybody can respond after playing badly because you have a bad taste in your mouth. But when you're playing well and people are telling you how good you're playing and how good you look, that's when you find out about a real team, because it's easy to not do the little things. You get complacent. So I think that's very exciting to see how the team responds week in and week out, regardless of how we played the week before.
All right, explain it to me, because I know nothing about defense. How do you slow down Henry, and then if you do, then Lamar beats you? I don't even. It seems like a deadly 1-2 combo.
Well, two things. If your offense puts up points, it doesn't allow them to just run the ball day in and day out. But really, it's going to come down to a battle of the line of scrimmage. We just have to win the line of scrimmage, and I'm so excited, and I'm looking forward to that opportunity come Sunday.
Mm-hmm. You played them in 2020. That's the last time you played and lost 31-17. What do you remember about that game?
The elusiveness of Lamar Jackson. I mean, the thing that's tough is you could dominate the line of scrimmage, you can pressure him, but you still got to get him to the ground. And he's a playmaker. So we're definitely going to have our hands full, but we're looking forward to the opportunity.
Yeah, Lamar had a 50-yard touchdown run in that one.
Yeah. He had a good game, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, but you got a very similar player on your side of the ball in Jaden.
I mean, again, it's going to be a very exciting game. I think this is a good opportunity to see where we're at as a team and as a franchise. And, games like this they haven't been around too often for this organization. So we're excited to put in the work. We're excited to go out there and put a good product on the field, and I'm looking forward to this game.
So, offensively, we had an idea that Jaden was special and he's outperformed any of our expectations. But I don't think anybody imagined that we'd be scoring 31 points a game, leading the NFL through 5 weeks. Besides Jaden, is there anybody that's kind of even surprised you a little bit, even though you're there every week? Like maybe Luke McCaffrey or something? Like, he's really making some big plays. Not a lot, but he's making a big play or two sort of every game. Noah Brown's come in and made some plays. Like, Eckler is showing that he's still got a lot of life. Like, who's kind of maybe impressed you or surprised you?
Kind of like you were just saying, it's really hard to choose one person and say he's been the guy who's been the most surprising, because 1 week it is Luke McCaffrey, 1 week it is Austin Eckler, 1 week it's OZ or Noah Brown. So I would just say the intensity in which our offense plays with is exciting. Like, you see guys flying down the field, dying to get a block. You see guys trying to do everything to make sure they can get the block to get their guy open. Or just the effort and the energy that the offense plays with has been exciting. And I really don't think I can choose one person because, like you said, every week is always somebody new.
Well, the O-line, too. I mean, the O-line has shocked us.
Yeah. I mean, when people always ask, what's the hardest offensive line I go against? Or who's the best offensive line player I go against? It's hard for me to say, because you can have a really good offensive line as far as players individually, but it's about how they play together. And I think in the NFL, there's so much that goes into having success. You got to have a quarterback. You've got to have an offensive line who plays together and knows how to play well with one another. You got to have a scheme that's built around the quarterback that allows them to be successful. And you have to have coaches that put your players in. So there's so much that goes into it. But when you look at the offensive line, man, they're just in sync. They're in tune. They're physical. I mean, it's exciting to watch.